penalties kept them in the game. I felt like, we had 12 penalties, like 134 yards. Go like hitting yards. It can reach under the head, which it did, but it didn't cost us this time. It wasn't enough, and we'll have time to work on that this upcoming week. But, when you look at some of the better teams, you would think penalties is not the case, but Union's actually leading the conference in penalties. And they're right now the best team in the league, statistically speaking. So, we just gotta make sure we pay attention to detail, reduce the penalties, continue to be aggressive offensively, defensively, and special teams are starting to find its way back. So, we are excited about the challenge ahead. And when we look back, there are a lot of things we gotta do better. And I'm gonna be honest with you, we have to run the ball this week. We have to be able to run the ball efficient and effectively in order to be a team of that caliber.
Coach, how big a point of emphasis is that, especially in games like this where the margin for error for either team is so small, to reduce the mistakes and penalties and play a clean football game? How big a point of emphasis?
Well, again, when you're running the ball, it kills the clock, so it gives your defense a chance to get a breather, get some rest, but not in the field as much. When you're running the ball, and if you're scoring, you're demoralizing the opposition. Okay? Their strength, hands down, is not at running back. Even though they had 500 yards rushing, their strength is at defensive line. And everybody feeds off it. They did that a year ago. Now, in that, they've had some of the best statistically running backs in the history of this conference for a single season in Jay Biles, and this young kid just had like 250 plus yards rushing. So, it's important, because again, if we're out there running the ball, even then, our defense is rested. So then when we do come out, we're well rested to where now we can give 110% effort. And then reduce some of the missed tackles, reduce some of the penalties that we got in the game, because sometimes guys would actually grab the kids, and they were tired, but we had to get them to suck it up and finish the game and close out the game. So it helps in a lot of ways.
For the guys, just bouncing back after Virginia State, how good did it feel to get the win? Even though, like I said, there's stuff to clean up, but just to get the win and to keep things going.
I feel like we really needed that win. It's more like win to go home now, so we gotta win. We gotta win out, and we can't afford no losses. We can't afford no hiccups in the season. So we gotta take advantage of every opportunity.
I feel like this is the most important game because it's the next game, so we want to take this head fast. We really want to, like you said, it's all or nothing. It's want to go home, so we want to see under number 15. That's our mentality to it.
Kind of piggybacking a little bit off of that, and this can go for all three of you guys up there. How good does it feel to be in these situations where feels like a win or go home, but you put yourselves in this position to be in this situation?
It's a good feeling, because I can tell you 3-4 years ago, we wasn't in this position. So, but again, when we talk about the big picture, it took a lot longer than we really wanted to, but things are moving in the direction we're trending the way we want to. Last year we finished up 7-3, which I thought was pretty good record, but again, we have the ability to win one more, which would be 8-2, that will get us into the championship game. And that's the goal. Again, we don't want to win, we don't plan on lose any more games this season. So to be in the mix and still be relatively healthy, we're blessed and we're happy and we're excited about it.
I feel like these are the games that really we thrive for, honestly. Pressure is not a big thing for us. Well, pressure is always a thing, but the coaching staff does a great job with us, keeping us humble, keeping us steadfast. We just focus on the big picture. And the big picture is trying to get there, something to the team, and Darren County Stadium. Trying to bring back the set up championship where it belongs.
Yeah, I'm picking off what he said about pressure. I feel like pressure makes diamonds, and it's a privilege to have pressure, because a lot of people see it from outside, but this not like it's harder than it looks, but we in control of our destiny, so I like that position, and I feel like we can win like that.
Like you said, the 3 losses last year, this was kind of the one that kind of got away from you guys, a lot of turnovers and everything. How did you guys learn from last year, and how do you plan on, rectifying that?
Again, I'll just say take advantage of every opportunity. You got to dominate from the start to the end, and we can't have no hiccups in the game because that'll cost us. So, yeah.
I say it took a little while last game. Last year we played them to figure out what really neutralize it, but we got something up our street. Also.
Is this game circled for you guys? Face off last year? It was circled?
Any of the top dogs gonna be circled for me, so I'm ready for it.
And you talked about him, Coach. They got Curtis Allen, really, big running back. Just talk about the challenge of slowing him down, and then also the passing game hasn't been great for them, but, they hit off.
Well, you know what? They are more like we were a year ago. Heavy run and pass when they have to. So, and I don't think the quarterback is good today. I'm just being honest and fair about this conversation. But at the end of the day, Allen's a really good back. But he was a backup a year ago, so we know him, we're familiar with him, and we played with him. So, again, I'll talk about this probably the day I die from football. We fear no one. We respect him. We fear no one. So with that being said, we're looking forward to that challenge.
To kind of piggyback off of that, you always say this every week, respect all but fear none.
Right.
How are you guys handling that this week, knowing the stature that Union has in the CIAA? What's you guys' mindset? How has it changed just a little bit going into this week?
Well, most of the times you say, we have to match their intensity. Well, they got to match ours. And we understand that. We're a real good football team. This is a chance to show the rest of the football, or the conference in particular, how good we are. And that's the plan, go in there and show them, because we got them at home. So that's in our favor as well. So again, we feel real good about our preparation already to this point, and we feel good about going to this game come Saturday, 1 o'clock.
Any more questions?
Thank you. I appreciate you. You be here Saturday, so we'll do it. I promise you that. Thank you.
All right, thank you everybody for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you all next month.